I'm sitting on the ground right now, therefore you should watch this very entertaining video. You should listen very carefully, because in this video I will be showing you exactly what to do. If you don't use what I do at the exact time I use it, then Kaputski, there's no more of you. Professor Proton's gonna come over with his Nutriblaster and blast your head off. Because you followed the recipe wrong. Why would you do that? Here are the ingredients that you require to use so that you can not get food poisoning. And you do not want a foodborne illness. Trust me, I've had one. Hey, what's up? Hey, it's me. I'm trying to... This is editing, Judd, by the way. It's very late at night. Please help me. But, what you will need is 500 grams of spaghetti. You will also need a kilogram of minced meat. You will need olive oil, only about 100 grams maybe. You don't have to measure it, you can just put a 50-cent piece in the wok and then just guess in the pot. But it's not that much, you don't need that much in it. Also, you need a Dolmino sauce, you need salt, you need cheese, and you need tomato sauce. You don't need the tomato sauce, it's just kinda nice to have around. If you're eating alone, that's your issue. I am putting 50 grams in each of these, as you can clearly see. I'm just estimating here, but it's not that much, trust me. Just don't overflow. Look at this fat guy walking over with his mincemeat. Yeah, bully him, not me. So, open up the mincemeat, and I carefully I know you can't see, I didn't have a cameraman this time. You place the mincemeat carefully into the wok, and you get your noodles, crack them in half, and put them into the pot. It'll be all nice and good. Keep mashing it for a long time. I'd say about 10 minutes till it gets brown. So now what you want to do is scratch your hair vigorously. Get your Dolmino sauce and put it into your mincemeat and just stir it around with the jalapenos in it until once again you get pretty bored. You take a little bit of a break and you look into your pot and you figure out, what am I doing here? And then you continue to stir. Guess what? It's me again. I know, I'm like some mystical being that keeps coming back. I was probably in the ancient texts in Rome, and you see those little caveman paintings? Those were of me, and I am always going to be here. So, the steps are, number 1, you need to get out your ingredients and set them all up in a line. Number 2, you have to get out your pot and your wok. And you're going to put the wok is going to be on a small burner, but the pot is going to be on the wok burner. The pot's going to be half filled up with water. You're going to put a little bit of olive oil in each of them. Step 3, you're going to put in your meat and your spaghetti. The meat goes into the wok and the spaghetti goes into the pot. You break the spaghetti in half when you're putting it over there. Step 4, I know, you didn't see that one coming, did you? Yes, you did, okay. What you also need to do now, you need to put in salt into the pot. You need to turn on both the wok burner and the small burner. Step 5, you're going to stir around your meat that is inside of your wok so that it doesn't get all weird and really tough to break apart. That's what you're going to do actually, break it apart, spread it all across the wok. There will not be a single piece of which is not covered with meat, and if there is, I will find you. But another thing is, you're going to this is step 6, get your jalapeno. You're going to cut it up half, and if you can't complete that, you're going to do another one across it. You open up the jalapeno, you pick off little bits, and you chuck it in there. As many as you want. Just make sure that there are no seeds whatsoever. Otherwise, you'll burn your mouth out while you're trying to enjoy some wonderful spaghetti that you're making for yourself with my recipe. That Dolmino sauce I was talking about 40 seconds ago for you, 3 hours ago for me, we're going to be using that now. After all this time, you're going to put it into your freshly unfattened wok, and you're going to stir it all around like you're a little wicked witch in a hut, even though that you are much worse than a wicked witch. I don't like you. Please stop watching me cook my food. What's going to happen now is you're going to stir that stuff around in there until everything is red. Your entire meat supply should now be red. You're going to turn off the wok burner. You're going to turn off the small burner. And you're going to serve up your food now. I don't have much else to say. Bon appetit. After 5 hours of making this, I am done. Please, Mr. Macintosh, I know that you are the one watching this, along with Miss Pape, maybe, please. Miss White, you are also here. I know this is much longer than 4 minutes that I said it was going to be, but it's really difficult to make something. When it's 10 o'clock at night, it's really hard. Especially when your computer broke that had the previous recording on it, so now you can't use that. Yeah, thank you for sticking through this painful experience, and, if you have any questions, please ask the less tired Judd. Yeah.